Hi, I'm Lubani, your business lifestyle and vlog content creator. So if you're into anything realistic Nigerian business lifestyle or vlog content, then keep watching. Okay, so we're using sunlight because I recently had a very bad migraine and I cannot be staring into a ring light right now, so that's what I'm doing by this time. I'm getting old and my back hurts, so I need to. Wow, this is nice. This is nice. I just hope you guys can still hear me. So I'm here to talk about how the fear of looking stupid is keeping you away from your dreams. So before we actually start, let me just tell you one thing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. A lot of times when you're afraid to do things that you want to do, it's because you have your own personal issues that you have to work through, whether it's confidence issues or like self-esteem, or if you're insecure about, some people are insecure about like the things you wouldn't think that they're insecure about. You get, some people are insecure about people seeing them on YouTube because they feel like these people are going to make fun of them or whatever, starting a business because they think these people are going to laugh at them. Everybody's starting a business, that's why you want to start your own business. I mean, you see that? Why are these people driving by? I'm meant to validate your feelings. Like, it's completely normal to feel like afraid when you want to start something, especially if it's something new, something that you've not done before. So when you have those feelings, it's not the feelings that actually matter, it's what you do with them. I'd like to use an example of, like, let's say jealousy now. A lot of times, like, people feel jealous. It's a very valid emotion. What do you do with that jealousy? Do you kind of like find ways to be happy for the person you're supposed to be happy for, or do you now turn the jealousy into some hateful, spiteful behavior and start acting out? So, like every other emotion, insecurities are very, very valid. You just have to find a way to work around them. And what I'm going to say now is going to hit home because you've been doing it for the longest time. Nobody has told you anything, but I'm here to tell you now. Stop self-sabotaging. Know that you can do this thing and you're telling yourself it's because my phone is bad. It's because my camera quality is not good. It's because I don't have a mic yet. I can't start that podcast. Don't worry. Let that mic drop. The mic will drop, nothing will happen. I promise you. If you're not starting it now, you're not going to start it again. I remember the time that I was doing my YouTube earlier on, like on my regime, not here, and then I hadn't posted in like almost a year, and I was telling myself it was because I didn't have a laptop to edit. Guess what happened? I got the laptop. I stayed like 4 or 5 months still with that brand new spanking new laptop. I didn't do shit. And that's because I had other issues to work with. It was not the lack of laptop per se that was causing all of that. So if the issue with you being afraid to do stuff lies in your, maybe your confidence or self-esteem or things like that, and you don't know how to work around it, this is going to, I don't know if this is bad advice. You take it, you take the advice, or you leave the advice for the people that want to take it. Don't cry, don't shout. Toasting people. It sounds very, very weird, yeah? But toasting gives you confidence, even if you don't have any plans. See the way these people on the road, like aimless toasting, like they've never seen before, they will never see you again, but they must toast you. God of mercy. The moment I said like rigorously toasting, left, right, and center, if you see the way my confidence just went up, because I was like, I can see someone here and decide I want to toast this person and I'll actually do it. Like before I started doing that, it was hard for me to kind of walk into a room with like people in there and actually hold a conversation. If I go there, I'm trying not to be seen or what. But the moment I started toasting with the audacity of a Nigerian man, my story changed. And I think that's a hack you should try, even if you don't want to do it like long term, just for character development. Like, just try it. There's some things that you hear people say that you'll be wondering, Jesus Christ, what did this person drink before coming out? But no, they are sober as. And they came out and they did those things. So sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't usually do just for character development. Do you understand? Another thing you can do is surround yourself with people who are constantly supportive or give you valuable insight on whatever it is that you're usually I guess insecure about. So if it's your business and then you need honest opinions on like different things, find someone who is like business inclined in your friend group that can give you advice. If it's like starting a YouTube channel, find someone who's more of a content creator in your friend group that can give you honest advice and feedback, so that if your video quality is like choppy and there's a way you can fix it up, and things like that. And it also really helps if you find your unfair advantage and take advantage of it. Everybody in this life, everybody, whether you think it's a good or a bad thing, has an unfair advantage. And the moment you find your power in that unfair advantage, you take a hold of it and you never let it go. Let people say, is it because? Leave it like that. Some people, their unfair advantage is that they have money. So some people try to make them feel bad when they're trying to use their money to get what they want. If you had money, you'd use it to get what you want. So why are you shouting because you don't have? Exactly. Some people, their unfair advantage is beauty. So they know that when they walk into a place, a lot of times they get attention. So what do they do with that attention? They not channel it to whatever they're into. If they're into like content creating, they make sure their face is everywhere because people always stop and stare. If your unfair advantage is what else? Raise. Some people just have that aura around them. Like when you just pass, you just have to stop and listen to what this guy has to say. The person must not be physically attractive, but like the person has raised. You get, so find your unfair advantage and milk it dry. So the thing about me is that for most of my life, people have told me how good looking I am, and I didn't really deep it because that's how we all looked in our family. Like we looked regular. And to me that was regular, but people would see me out and be like, oh my god, you're so pretty. I'm like, so this is what people are saying. I started backing up. Normally if I'm going out, I just anything I can wear, as long as we're not Adam and Eve it up in here, I'll wear it and get out of the house. But when I started noticing that people are continuously commenting on how I look, I'm like, okay, let's turn it up a notch. And I started dressing the way I wanted people to look at me. So a lot of times if I'm going out, I'm dressing very banker type dressing. If I'm going to like meetings or and I noticed that people treat me better when I'm dressed well, or when I'm all bad bitchy, when I look cute, than when I look just like my regular self. And it's not something to feel bad about, like, oh, you're always putting makeup. Like if you want to get something done, you have to provide you have to give them something to look out for. So in this case, it would be looking very, very fly and looking very, very good, doing makeup, getting your wig laid, doing the lashes that speak out, getting your lips Myria, if you know what I mean. So find your unfair advantage and milk the out of it, and don't let anybody make you feel bad for milking it. Found out that you have money, and it's different when people are using you for your money and you don't know. But if you know that people are using you for your money and you don't mind, why not give it to them as long as you're getting what you want? So that will really, really, finding your unfair advantage will really, really help with your confidence, I promise you. And another thing that might be stopping you from doing what you want to do is the everybody's doing it syndrome. So you want to be special, you want to feel different. What if those people doing what you want to do are doing it because what they wanted to do, they had that same mindset? If you understand what I'm saying. So somebody wants to sew, but they say, oh, everybody's sewing, so they can't start a bakery. You want to start a bakery, say, everybody's doing bakery work, I don't want to be a baker anymore. Like, honestly, do what you want to do, and if you're actually providing value, you're definitely going to get customers. Don't say that I think because there are 100 bakers in Abuja or 10,000 that you will not bake again. You want to do something different, you want to stand out. Go and stand out. You want to use your hard-earned money and stand out. You will see Sheye. It's not a threat, it's a promise. If you've not watched the entire video and you just scroll to the end, let me just summarize what I've said. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. Honestly, I've given you hacks to not look stupid or feel like you look stupid, because sometimes you look stupid though, but if you don't know that you look stupid, quote and unquote, all this stupid I'm saying is inside quote, you might actually look stupid, but if you don't know, that's the best part. A lot of times, not all the time. Like shamelessness it has its perks, but also it's good to have a little bit of shame. Just find that sweet spot in the middle. Oh, pretty. So now I'm going to use the birthday suit lip gloss. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, go out and implement it. But before you do that, this video, thumbs up, tap that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.